This week's swings is a lot of potential this week if you be patient, and I'm reckoning the last 2 weeks of the month, all of the monthly triggers and targets should accelerate and move into the start moving into that direction, because usually it does it the first 2 weeks of the month or the last 2 weeks of the month, and we in the last 2 weeks and we haven't went anywhere. So I'm anticipating that we move this time. So SPY, I put the ranges there. It's 413. We got new prints here. 413, 2.2 billion, and then the 407 level, which was from the 12th. So that's your range right now. Above this print pushes higher. Below this print comes back down to the full, the trigger. You just play the 2-week trigger. So your pivot is monthly. We got the close over it tested from a strat standpoint. I told you guys, if you trigger and we build over it, a test of it would be nice, and then continue up. So that's your ranges. I put the broadenings in it as well, so that shows you we have that broadening and that broadening that we're in. Remember, we was in this small broadening for a minute, and now we moved out of it. Now we in this one, this level right here. Okay, so watch the ranges. That's all you got to do is just put the pivot ranges. The monthly, 407, 413. That's it. We have the 414. What is this red? 412, 46. Let me go. Hold on. Oh, okay. My bad, y'all. That is what we closed at last week. We closed there last week. Okay. All right. So Q, same thing. Pivot 319, 312. Those are your pivots. Under that will trigger 2 down. Over it will trigger the 2 up. It's that simple. In between, we just chopping. All right, for the week, let's get into it. I put Dropbox. I've been watching Dropbox since the top of the month, and I missed my entry, of course, and one of the reasons is because it literally got to the entry in pre-market. So you gotta watch for things like that. Let me show you. See, it bounced right off my entry. This is where I would have bought it at for the monthly. So I'm pretty solid that it continues to push up for the monthly trigger. And let me show you the monthly. The monthly is in a 3-2. Okay. So this weekly is a 3-bar. I haven't introduced 3 bars to the weekly ideas, but 3 bars are reversal patterns as well. So I'm certain that we probably get a 2-bar off of here into the next zone. Your buy zone is making sure it holds the quarterly level, because that's your test for now, or the 21. I don't think it comes that far down. If it comes that far down, I think it may want to fail. If it comes this far down, but 21.42, and then I think I seen it when I opened up pre-market. I think I seen it. Let's see where it's at in pre-market, like where it closed at. Okay, cool. So if it opens up around down here, and here, this is your buy level. It has to hold 21.12. It has to hold this broadening to continue to push. That would be nice, because let me show you this as well. It expanded. Usually when it expands, it tests. When it tests here, it fell. So it expand, it usually would test it to show strength. And if it holds this level, then there you go. Targets 22.49 and balance and 22.91. So that's Dropbox. Dropbox looking good. 22.10. These are the targets. Final target would be 23.33, and that is the full monthly PT, which is another imbalance there. Validation level looking pretty solid. Amazon. Now Amazon is one of the monthly ideas, and I usually don't like to put big caps, but Amazon is giving me the ready vibes. Let's go to Amazon. I love how Amazon bounced off the quarterly. Of course, leave it to me. I've missed my entry. I don't know what I forgot. I must have been playing futures too much. and I was doing a lot of movement. But this was the ideal buy zone. I was waiting on this. If anybody be on live with me, they know I was stalking Amazon until it got here, and I missed it completely. So now it's moving. It triggered the 2 up on the it triggered the monthly reversal, but then it came back down and tapped that quarterly. So if you go to the quarterly on Amazon, it's pushing a reversal. It's pushing a reversal on Amazon, close to it. So I would say the buy zone is 100. As long as it holds this level, 145, we should push up to the trigger, 103.49, push up to 106.51. So look out. Look out for Amazon. Hold on, let me go to my thing. All right, so we got the bounce, we got the new buy zone, then we got the triggers. Buy time. Do not buy no weekly. Buy time, but Amazon does look ready. I didn't want to ignore it, and I like the monthly on it as well. For my unicorn members, just check the monthly right up. All right, so our next one is the Marriott. Now, Marriott, I missed this at the top of the year, but I feel like it's giving me another opportunity to play it. It's the same setup as Amazon, and it's above the levels. Now, this reminds you of what? KO and PG and ABT. When it's at the level and it's holding above it, it's time to go, right? So I think if you hold, let me go to Marriott. I think if Marriott holds 165, we get 171, 173. Now the trigger is up here, but we have to build over here. But this is still enough money to make on the week, and then see if we get the build. I think this is a multi-month hold, a multi-week hold, correction. I love all the time frames on it, and it's still inside on the month. So I'm liking the Marriott. It moves. It really do. I missed this one right here. I missed this one right here. That was just stupid ridiculous. I couldn't even catch it. But I think it give us another time and actually push through. Hilton looks just like it. I put the Hilton on there as well, coming out the zone. So if you don't play Marriott and you play Hilton, I put that in there, but I ain't do a full write-up on it. It looks just like it. I just put it there. So here your targets. I like it. Easy peasy. Reason why, if you notice, reason why I say easy is because you don't have to wait on decision. It holds this level, you're good to go. It don't, it's coming down. That's it. You don't have to guess. You could buy it out the gate if it give you a little dip around here, 166, and that's it. You don't have to guess. Fails it, cut it. Don't fail it, keep going. Just like PG and KO, same thing. All right, next one I have is XHB. This is an ETF. I like the ETF because it's same thing. If y'all know the theme this week, we above the 50 on multiple time frames, monthly and quarterly. With the 312, easy peasy, going into the yearly 0.50. Just it probably go more, but just for making money purposes this week, I'm targeting 68.60. Above that is when you try to shoot up. But for the week, buy zone 66, weekly trigger 67.66, and then 69. Pretty simple. 312. We want to make sure this 312 don't create a 122. So I think it's pretty good, pretty solid ETF ticker, and it's been consolidating in this area, holding this area for a while. So I think it could continue up and give you a little money this week. Did I put any more? Oh, LI. I put LI. I like LI too. If y'all notice the theme, it's just above these levels. LI is above these levels. Careful with China, because I put Baba in here last time, and Baba disappointed me completely. That's what happened when you give China a chance. But let's one more chance, and it won't be Baba. It'll be LI. Auto, because I like Neo, but LI is setting up really nicely. So let's see if we can get the 212 up into the trigger, monthly trigger. It held the zone, so as long as it holds 24.02, it should be a fairly easy play. 23.65. If it holds above, it's fairly easy to continue up. It looks bullish. I gave you guys easy tickers. If it fails, you out of it. Other than that, it's holding it. It should be fairly easy to play. So don't think too hard. Above it, we bullish. Below it, it's not. That's it. Okay? So good luck this week. I think we had a lot of potential this week to make some money. For the remaining of the 2 weeks, we did good on EZW, I think, and Nike. So I'm going to trigger 2 more plays for the rest of the month, and we should be good to go. Good luck, unicorns.